worked down the chain to high school. Our high school director is Nate Byerly. He's got a team of guys and gals working with him, doing social media and marketing and promotion. They're growing like gangbusters as well, and primarily south and northwest and northeast. So really 3 regions to cover the whole state. We don't have anybody over in the western part of the state, or kind of out of the south. They'll go fish Conroe, so it kind of covers the south out of the southeast, but it's a very competitive trail. And you have high school, which is kind of self-explanatory, and then youth, which is under high school. Can fish.
Okay.
They got to have boat captains, so if anybody's out there wants to be a boat captain, you get certified by your high school coordinator to be a boat captain. And then a lot of the high school teams will pay their boat captains to take their kids out,
Oh, nice.
Mom or daddy might not have a boat, but
that's right.
The kid wants to fish, and
right.
And they, to go fish, you got to have a boat, so boat captain just drives the boat,
Right.
Doesn't do a whole lot else. You can sit out there and play with your phone and let the kids run the trolling motor and catch their fish, but that's a good deal for the kids. And both the high school and the college kids get a shot at their respective national championships through the state of Texas. So
yeah, beautiful.
On the college side, a lot of those guys are doing really well, either going to the Opens, or working their way through the Bassmaster Opens, into that entry level elite angler,
Wow.
So, they're really good at live scoping. At least that's what I've noticed. Same with the high school guys, man. They, the high school guys are scopers too. They'll sit there and look at that screen and follow that one fish around till they catch it.
Yeah.
So that's something I don't have the patience for.
Speaking of that, there's no restrictions right now on any. I know a lot of the tournaments, organizations are putting all these restrictions in. I know B.A.S. put some in at the pro level.
Yeah.
As far as Texas Bass, where we don't have any.
Texas Bass Nation doesn't have a restriction yet on number of forward-facing sonars. You can have 2 if you wanted on your trolling motor, one in forward mode and one in perspective. But I will say, if you made it to the Bass Nation Championship, they'll make you take one of those off.
Right.
You can only have one forward-facing sonar at a Bassmaster event. So,
I just keep my one, so I don't even get spoiled and used to having more than one.
Yeah. I just got one on my boat. It's nice to have. I use it. Don't get me wrong, but I'll use it to see if there's fish where I'm throwing. Instead of trying to follow a fish around and pick him off scoping. I caught one scoping last week at Squall last Thursday.
Nice.
So
nice.
Well,
you may be on to something, Rob.
Man, my buddy backed me in. I dropped the trolling motor. I'm like, look at there. There's fish right there, right off the end of the boat ramp. There wasn't nobody else dropping in, so I just got a rod out and threw at it. Watched him follow my bait down and eat it.
Oh, nice.
Told my buddy when he got in the boat, he's down 1-0 already.
Good.
Yeah. But, so that's kind of the rundown on all of the different divisions that we have. I'd encourage everybody. I've been fishing Bass Nation since 1993.
Wow.
A long time.
Yeah.
To be a member of Bass Nation. It's a lot of different states that I've moved around through. But, but I've always joined a club that was a Bass Nation club. For the reasons we talked about. There's opportunity. My 3rd year ever fishing bass. I grew up on the island in North Carolina, so never even thought about fishing for bass, and ended up in Kansas City, and somebody taught me into going bass fishing, and I was like, man, that was pretty cool. We caught some fish. He's like, you should join my club. And I'm like, all right. Didn't know nothing about bass fishing. Right. Joined the club, and third year in the club, I won the club, and got to go fish Mr. Bass. Kansas had a Mr. Bass, and made the state team. Got to fish Central Region, and almost won that Central Region. That was at Grand Lake.
Wow.
And I just missed some fish on the second day, or I was in second out of like 200 guys.
Wow.
But I was on the co-angler side.
Wow.
And I was in second place on the boater side with the weight I had.
Amazing.
You know, I mean, it was funny. The guy,
you've been chasing it ever since, haven't you?
Yeah. The guy I drew, it was back in the day where the boater got the trolling motor the first half, and the co-angler got the trolling motor the second half. And I had found some fish right by the boat launch in practice. And that guy, my boater, ran all the way to the dam. I think he caught one fish. I didn't even get a bite. And he looked at me like 11 and was like, you got fish? I'm like, yeah, where it at? And I said, just go back towards the launch. I'll tell you where to turn. And I got up on the front and pitched up by this little stretch of docks. There's like 6 or 8 docks on like a shallow bluff. It was like maybe a 10, 12 foot bluff, and pitched a old brush hog up in there, and boom, 4-pounder.
Oh man. Pitched
in there again, 5-pounder, went back the boat up, went around to the next dock.
Yeah.
Another 4-pounder, another 5-pounder.
Wow.
And then another 5-pounder. And I had a good sack, you know, for Grand
like
Lake, you know, in short order. I mean, like, and my boater at that point, he was the co-angler, and he didn't even get a cast, you know, just
he was just cleaning up.
I mean, I just boom. About 15 minutes, I had my sack of fish, and I was like, all right, let's go somewhere else. He's like, why? And he's like, because I need these fish for tomorrow, you know, in case my boater wants to come back in here again tomorrow, you know.
Oh my gosh.
But a lot of the guys that you'll draw, like in a tournament at a qualifying stage, or even the state championship, we do ours a little different, but at a Bassmaster event, they'll work with you, you know. Yeah. I mean, they're not there to front end you or anything like that. And I'm not saying that you won't draw one somewhere along the way that won't give you many opportunities to catch fish, because they're in it for themselves too, you know. Yeah. I don't know that I'd want to fish behind DaShon at Toledo Bend this year. You know, put that chatterbait in his hand and go cruising through the grass at you know, Mach 3. You know,
right. I might not show them that part of the video yet. I don't give them no ideas, but I'm looking forward to it.
But yeah, that's our kind of our whole rundown on all the divisions. So.
Good deal.
For adults, it's the clubs, the at-large, if you wanted to go fish a region qualifier, our state championship, number of different ways you can get yourself into a potential spot at the Bassmaster Classic. So it's pretty damn cool.
I think it is as well.
There's no other organization you can fish to get to the same goal.
That's right.
You got to go through B.A.S.S. and you got to go through the state, you know, whatever state you might live in.
That's right. Well, just good detailed information. And I got a big thanks to you, Rob. I really never got the opportunity to thank you enough. You know, this year at the Bassmaster Classic, you know, Rob coordinated all the boat yard stuff and everything that we were helping Bass out with our Texas anglers and people that were a part of the, you know, Texas Bass Nation. And we had the opportunity to work the boatyard and different aspects of the classic. And my guys still talk about it to this day. And we just had a blast. And Rob here helped, you know, allowed me to manage some of that in the boatyard. And I just can't thank you enough because we got so much experience, meeting other anglers, just seeing the inner workings of the Bassmaster Classic. We were just ecstatic to do it all. We didn't care about doing it for free. We just had a great time overall with it.
Yeah, that whole classic thing, it's a lot of work. But being the volunteer coordinator, I mean, they had a charity tournament before the classic started that they needed boats. They needed boats for that, to take camera guys out to film the elites, taking different people, out on that lake fishing that tournament. And then something that you might not know, it's a big benefit for a Bass Nation member when Classic comes to your state. They always need camera boats and volunteer marshals. So some people, matter of fact, I got an email from Bass, register to be a marshal. And I think for a regular elite tournament, it was $200 that you pay Bass for the opportunity to be a marshal. And for the Classic, it's $500.
Wow.
If you go through me and Bass Nation, it's free. You don't got to pay nothing. You just show up, they give you a free lunch and drinks, and you hop in somebody's boat. And I did it 3-4 years ago when they were at Ray Roberts the first time, and I got in Matt Robertson's boat on the final day.
Oh, nice!
And that was fun.
Yeah,
I mean, he was a character, So he's another nation angler. He made it to the Bassmaster Classic through the team trail.
Wow!
And then he made it into the elites from there.
Unbelievable.
So,
it's not impossible.
As funny as he is, when you see him, talking at the elite tournaments, he's probably more funny when you're sitting in the boat with him because he don't have to hold nothing back,
Right.
But that's a good deal, and it's just another opportunity that we use to pay back the Bass Nation members. Like I said, use them for camera boats. They get paid $350 a day, to take your boat out, follow them around with the camera guy, and then you put you in a boat as a marshal.
Right. They used to call. And I noticed, when you talk about the state level a lot, but back in the day, this was like coming up through the Federation. Is that the correct terminology?
It used to be Bass Federation.
TV playing behind us, and they still use it from time to time when anglers come up through the state. They said the old school anglers would say, a Federation guy.
And
that type of thing. Is this the same type of deal?
Yeah. I mean, the club I belonged to in Connecticut was the Brian Kershaw.
Oh yeah,
he had already made it into the elites and was killed,
right?
But he was in that club that I joined in Connecticut.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
Oh wow, you just sent. I play Bassmaster TV all the time here out in my shop, and I listen to his story all the time.
Yeah.
And I know so much about it, and I didn't know you reported that. To his club,
Housatonic Valley Bassmasters.
Wow.
Was the name of the name of that club.
I did not know that.
So every year we did a big benefit tournament in the spring at Candlewood Lake. It's the biggest lake in Connecticut. It's like 12,000 acre lake.
Wow.
But we did a big benefit deal for his charity organization every year. So we kind of kept that going, even after he passed
away.
So.
Right. Yeah.
But you never know who you're going.
Wow,
I know a lot in a club.
I've always looked up to you and Randy and the Priest. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Like I said, the Kansas club had Brent Chapman in it.
Yeah.
I can't remember the other name of the guy that he fished against in Connecticut. That's an elite guy now. But there's some sticks that come through the clubs.
Yeah.
I'm hoping this year at Toledo Bend, some of our club guys are gonna make it, to nationals.
Right here.
And then hoping you make it to nationals then, out of Toledo Bend. There's be some stiff competition
I
from
know.
local guys over there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna give it a good shot. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. You got to put your time in, man.
That's
You
right.
got to take a week off, go practice before it goes off limits,
That's
and then
right.
go back. You know,
That's the plan.
I can give you some spots over there.
All right. We'll be talking.
I don't know if they're any good or not. You know, but I don't know what the waters. I hadn't been over there in years. You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Well, we had a club tournament there. The guys really enjoyed it on the Texas side.
yeah.
It's been about, I think it was last year, actually. Last year we had our classic there.
Yeah.
So good times.
Yeah, I fished in Bassmaster Open over there.
Okay.
Been probably 5 years ago, something like that.
Wow. Okay.
I did that for did the Bassmaster 2 years, 3 years. So it was fun. Just the Central Division. Didn't fish like all of them. Just the Central Division.
Okay.
But ended up in Wisconsin one time. You know, that was about as far as I went in the Central Division. You know,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
fished a lot of good lakes.
Yeah, you've been around, Rob.
Yeah.
A lot of different fisheries.
Yeah, and it's fun I think to go fish somewhere you've never been fishing before. You know, trying to figure something out. You know, and
Yeah.
sometimes not easy. You know, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose on
Right.
trying to figure out a new fishery. You know, but
Yeah. It's all fun.
after a week on the water, if you can't catch fish, you know, you're probably not going to catch one. You know,
That's right.
it's been a good experience, you know, to fish all that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
so.
Well, awesome, Rob. Well, I mean, it's been a pleasure. Anything else you can think of before we close things out?
Yeah. Our Texas Bass Nation state sponsors wanted to give them
Oh, yeah.
a little shout out.
Let's talk about that.
We get some pretty good deals through our Bass Nation Texas side sponsors. Dobyns rods.
Yep.
One of our sponsors was at 50%, 40% off.
Close. Yeah, somewhere in there.
About 40% off on
It's on our website as well. I'll post that.
the code and everything's on our website. And then
Got Live.
Live Fishing. They make some great stuff. They make some really neat like neoprene stuff for your
sleeves
boat,
and
rod
organization
sleeves,
stuff.
trolling motor sleeve, trolling motor transducer protectors. You know, they make some really good stuff. He's coming out with he's got a new line of tackle boxes, or call them Plano boxes, coming out
Right.
that are going to be dynamite. It looks like he sent me some pictures of them and talked about them. So
I remember he shared some designs with me, and I thought they were going to be pretty good.
he said he spent a lot of money on product development this year and got it the way he wants, and they're going to be coming out soon. So.
Okay, good deal.
And then boat, you get 30% off on all the Live stuff. And then Boat Drip, make some cleaning products for your boat. You get 30% off of those as well. And then
That's a really good product.
the
Boat Drip, I love it. I got something behind me.
I use that all the time.
yeah.
You know, it's kind of a ceramic fusion cleaner, and it does a real good job on like water spots.
Yes.
You know, getting the water spots off. So
Right.
and then Classic Chevrolet in Grapevine, big sponsor for us. It's the largest Chevy dealer in the world. I just bought a new truck from them 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Got me a nice Silverado.
Very nice.
Trail Boss, all jacked up.
So jealous.
DaShon was out there drooling on it. I had to get my towel out and wipe the water spots off, you know. But you know, they gave me almost 16,000 off on that truck. You know, Bass Nation discount. So
good deal.
if you need a truck, you know, hit Classic up over there, and they'll take care of you for sure.
Definitely.
So, but those are our main Bass Nation Texas state sponsors. So
Gotcha.
you go to a weigh-in, you'll see them on our trailer.
Good deal. Good deal.
All right, man. Anything else?
I think that's it. Like I said, I really appreciate the time.
Yeah.
I'm glad we finally got this done.
Yeah. It's
And,
been a while in the making.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, it has been a lot of discussions about it. And I'll be dropping this on my channel. Then we have a new Texas Bass Nation YouTube channel, and I'll be dropping, a lot of the clips out there as well. We have a new Instagram for Texas Bass Nation. So looking forward to getting some posts out there as well. So we're just, we're steady growing and we beefing up our social media. Make sure you go check out our new website, texasbassnation.org. And check us out. We keep things posted out there frequently. And other than that, I think that's it.
All right, buddy.
All right. Appreciate you, Rob.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yep.